Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of HyperRide. In today's episode, we're going to be touch base with my new Kawasaki KLX 140G. It's going to be a simple episode today. I'm going to show you some of the mods that I'm going to offer. I'll offer a little bit of a tip to how to keep your insurance and registration forms if you're not carrying a backpack but still need to carry it on you. As you know, motocross gear isn't exactly designed to carry a lot of stuff on you. So without the pockets and without any storage, we're going to run into problems. So I've got a fix for that. The other fix we're going to do is customize it a bit. I need to add some of my decals, and one of my favorite YouTubers, we're going to add his decal to my KLX. So, without further ado, we're going to have a little bit of a tour of the garage, tour some of my stuff that I'm going to do with it, and have some fun in today's episode. So stay tuned and hang on, and let's get at it. Welcome back again. Well, what we have here is what I'm going to be working on with today. A few episodes back in my later days, I had this toolbox and I showed you how I customize it with a few items. So that there I'm just using for display. But because I want to take care of my KLX really good, I have my own custom book that includes obviously the owner's manual, Kawasaki owner's warranty guide, and an hour meter. I did add the hour meter just to keep my maintenance records up to par. So we'll go through that. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to add my license plate. So I put Killin 36 because I'm killing it out on the trails for sure. But yeah, we'll add that plate on as it's a requirement. I'm also going to have a little bit of a trick on how to put your insurance and registration form on the bike. And this is it. This is the KLX 140G, as you've seen earlier on the episode. I bought this bike due to the fact that the KLX or the KX250 was like using the space shuttle to do crop dusting for me. It was just not exactly what I was hoping for. So what do? I sell it, sold the old Power Wagon, and here we go. This is what I replaced it with. I'm not looking at anything other than doing motovloggings and hitting the dirt trails, which this should serve me just fine. In the future, if I ever do become a sensation, of course I'll move back up to a 250F Kawasaki KX. I'd like to give everybody a shout out at ES Motorcycles who've done a great job. I bought this off of Steve there and they've been great. So although I haven't taken it on the trails yet, I'm still really pumped about it. They threw in this bar pad and I installed the hour meter on it. So that counts RPMs and also with the hour meter. And that way I can keep a better track of the maintenance. So what do we got here? Nice lime green, like all Kawasaki should be. We've got an electric start, okay, and that's the shut off. This is the on button, so as you can see, and that's the starter right there. So it's good. Choke is located up into this little area, as you can see. There's the choke, and basically it's a basic bike. I went with an air-cooled. That's all the 140 is. It's a nice air cool, nice smooth running. What I like about this, it's very light. It's got four-wheel discs and it has a really nice package. And I've rode it up and down the road a couple times and I kind of like it a lot. It's a good fit for me. Coming to this side, we notice the exhaust and it has a true spark arrestor. So it's really good for taking it out in the bush. Again, rear caliper with disc and front caliper with disc. And just a nice four-stroke. So it's pretty clean. The only thing I have to do to this thing to make it a lot better is I want to clean this up. I didn't cut the wire, which I should have. So that's going to be another project for another day. But eventually it will be not happening. So let's try for the first mod. And we'll start with the license, insurance, and registration. So watch my little tip and trick. And it may work for you. And if it does, great. If not, that's why we buy packbacks. Hey guys, so you have your insurance and registration, which is a requirement here in Alberta, Canada, and you need a good place to put it. But motocross pants don't have a great storage for it, and we don't have a backpack. So what do? Well, I came up with this simple and straightforward idea. Remember, mother is a necessity for invention, and this is no different. So watch this. See this bar pad? It's Velcro. So get you an idea what I'm going to be doing with it, right? So you just unwrap it. Like this. The inside is a foam pad, and in the foam pad you can just wrap your license, insurance, not license, but your insurance and registration in there. So just keep it nice and neat. This one here, you'll probably want to fit a little bit better than I'm doing, but I'm just trying to give you an idea how I've done it, just so it stays nice and easy. So I wrap it around and I close it back up again, and there we go. So it might not look perfect. I can fix it up a bit if it's a little off. But yeah, so now it's in there. It's not going to slide out. I mean, it's pretty straightforward that it's not going to be going anywhere with it. And for most of my riding, it'll be good. And if you get pulled over or there's an incident where you need to have your insurance and registration, it's a very quick little access away. So again, in the bar pad, keeps it nice and safe. Water resistance for the most part. If it rains, this will be good. If you go for a swim, maybe not so, but then again, you got other bigger problems than that. So that's my tip for the insurance registration. Hope you guys like it. Let's go on to the back end of the business of the bike and put my license plate on. And here we are. We're going to put this bad boy, attach it to here. Although it has a rear reflector, which, you know, is pretty good if you're doing a little bit of riding and it's getting dusk out, because this does not have any lights, being a dirt bike. It does help. But on the other end, I never had a dirt bike that had it, so I can kind of live without it. Most of my riding is going to be done during the day. So again, just grab the plate. This is going to be another one. And I might find a weak point where this might fall off. And if it does, well then I'm going to re-engineer it with some brackets. But for now, I'm just going to kind of get an idea on how to do it. So how I do it first is I get some side cutters, put those down so you have a free hand to work this a little bit better. And so I go in here, and you want to make sure that it is going to be about the same. There we go. And there we go. That's about right. Perfect. Sits up a little bit. I'm sure it's going to get roosted like this, like that, and it might even fall off. However, right now it is all legal-like. If it doesn't work this way, then I'll grab a proper bracket that I make, or I will end up just getting what's called a backpack and just maybe tape it on the backpack and go from there. I mean, it is silly putting a license plate and you're just dirt biking around out there, but government's government. That's the way it's going to be for a while.